We are living in 2025. Many people don't know what to do with their lives. I will show you 5 things you can use to your advantage. I could find out a lot. I was able to discover interesting things, so you can as well. First of all, being curious about the world. I remember when I wanted to explore any subject which was gripping, I could spend hundreds of hours browsing a specific issue. I was wondering, I've looked for how to do that. I fueled my curiosity about life. I had to know almost everything. What's it? How does it work? I've asked different questions, referred to myself and the life, how I could use in the life. I have to admit that's an exciting experience, although it has to be actually what are you mad about something. Then it's easy gaining more. You wanna know more details, you need to find out. You need something like that. Basically, it's a crucial factor to know increasingly more. In fact, curiosity propels us to absorb more information. Curiosity will let you in the right place. You seek those stuff which are intriguing. You decide, you choose topics related to your interests. In my case, it's the weather and similar subjects. I've spent countless hours checking different statistics because I needed to know this data. There is one thing that gives more than others. This assumes many benefits, maybe obvious but necessary. It's improving your skills all the way in different files, developing your advantages, working on your defects. Everyone has objects in which we feel better than anyone else. Doing this and conversely, what I would recommend from my experience is to reinforce similar skills which would be useful for you, which will be helpful in life. They should open up certain possibilities that you don't expect. It comes often unexpectedly. Let's say you're a polyglot, you know 6 languages, and anyone needs that kind of person who can communicate in these 3 languages that you know. You are lucky because it turned out needed. And what would you say? If you had valuable skills, people would ask you for many favors, so you might use them for personal purpose as well. Next point on our list, expanding your perspective in different files. When it comes to knowledge, in my opinion, it helps you correct your actions in a good direction. I associate my decisions with a naive approach. To many cases, sometimes my decisions were made based on stupid assumptions that didn't make sense in reality. Some of them were really painful. Although I've learned a lot from incidents, I would call them it was precious lessons which showed me how to act. Thanks to which I was able to become better person and understanding became easier because I could react consciously to situation. You keep in mind that most of your mistakes are due to a lack of knowledge. This doesn't determine to you, and this shows you what should be fixed. After errors, that's enough to implement small adjustments and everything should work properly. I think here's the most important clue today's episode. A lot of people forget about it. I assure you, without that, you will end up disappointed and burnt out. Don't achieve anything in life, merely it will lead you astray. Generally, I mean taking care of mental health and physical health. Someone may ask me why. The answer is really simple. When you perceive the world in an old way, you will go back to that. It's the matter of the time to return the once wrong things. You perceive the world differently. It's easy to unleash yourself from the past. You should be aware of anything. Quality of life determines quality of thoughts, and quality of thoughts contributes to improving your overall health, especially to mental health. And Indirectly, you strengthen your physical health. So, how to repair your health? You begin surrounding yourself with those stuff which are conducive for you, and the rest you strive for it to get rid of them. Step wisely, you locate 3, 4 things and work on them. If you change a couple of them, you will see incredible outcomes. It's not simple, but I'm sure you will get there. If you are seeking any interesting interests, I encourage you to learn another language. Personally, I was in a similar situation to you. I didn't know what I should have done. I didn't want to return to an old lifestyle. I had been looking for any sensible interest for 2 months. I thought about different things. I could do this and maybe that. It was such considerations which hasn't led me anywhere. There were certain ideas, but I didn't take any action. Basic, some thoughts came to my mind. I was uncertain when it comes to different language. There were doubts about whether it's good, whether I'd regret this decision, whether I should choose something else. I was undecided, waiting for a relevant moment. Generally, I associate this time with various reflections, refer to my life. I was overthinking, to be honest. It could be the critical point of my life. Who knows? But there is something what you allow to save plenty of your precious time. You can begin earlier than I leave this conclusion to consider for you.